Oh, hey guys, I've moved my microphone. I'm still not sold on its location, but the last stream was really shitty audio. So mixing it up. And I'm probably just gonna chat for a while. My phone is about to die. This microphone arm like comes a big, and I've seen that you can get low mount ones that come along the desk, which would be better because I don't keyboard controller, so it would be better. But I don't know. I don't know where to put it. It's awkward. It like what do I do? Oh. But yes, maybe I will just go to the firing range and do some stuff. I have also taken away all the overlays. We tried overlays last stream and it um did not go well. My little laptop, I stream on a laptop, and it just did not handle it very well. Can you guys see me? Okay. It's fine. I think the stream is fine on the laptop when I'm standing still. But when, as soon as I move or something in the overlay moves, it just not like. Hunter, what's up? How was your Thursday? I think I'm gonna go get a beer. I think it's one of those Thursdays. That car guy, how's the cruises? They're good. All of them. Well, I don't know. The 60 is kind of bumming me out at the moment. It's very like dragging out. So I'm kind of getting a bit sad. But it'll get there. It's kind of why I put that post up the other day where I was like, don't be discouraged like when you see everyone's builds happening real quickly online, because that's just not the reality a lot of the time for, you know, the average Joe. Like, you gotta save money, take time off work to do work on your cars, and then you like kind of just want to go out and enjoy them. So it's sometimes life is just not always like chill. Yeah, so the 12 HT, like in the last YouTube video, like came out, and it's still there, and like converting all the 24-volt parts to 12-volt, but I'm waiting for this manifold that I wasn't gonna make because there's a guy overseas that already made them, and it replaces the heater element in the intake. And he's like, "Yep, I'm gonna make a new batch. I'm gonna make some," and then he hasn't made them yet, and he hasn't got back to me. And I'm like, "Oh, I'm just gonna have to make one anyway," which I could have done months ago. COVID taxes bullshit. Saw an 80 series for 95 grand. Like, you saw it in person or online? Because I was just, hold on, let me go to the screen. Sorry, guys. I have not added audio to that screen. Fail. Give me 1 sec and I will add it. Okay. You can hear me now. Those 12 HGs are so bulletproof. I've got one in an 88 model 75, best mod yet. Yeah, so that I like tossed that up for ages, putting the 12 HT into the 75. I decided against it. I was like, no, I put it 1 HGT in there anyway. So, but anyway, what I was saying when that couldn't hear was both of my 60s are Saharas, and I see so many Sahara 60s now that like advertise for 60 grand upwards. And I paid 5 grand for 160 and 8 for the other. And they're both Saharas, only one has 12 HT. Obviously, they've got rust, but every car has rust. Like, all cars have rust on them, especially old cars like that. FT, yeah, I don't know. Like, I don't know why this is using so much CPU to share a screen, but anyway. Yeah, I'd want the FTE, but I wouldn't want the electronicness of it. This was just base shitty model paint. It's pretty crappy too. And it's so crazy because I see so many like I don't know, cars that are owned one owner, usually an older owner, that's so mint and well looked after, and they always let them go for ridiculously cheap. Like, because they're usually sold out west, they're sold in the newspaper or the pocket trader, and there's still good deals out there, but yeah, I don't know. People are very lazy. This is just ridiculous. I think now owning a 70 and understanding the costs of everything, this price on these cars makes even less sense because I have a better understanding of the base price cost of the vehicle, how much all the accessories are. Like, where does $250,000 come from? And like, I understand people do it because people obviously paying for it. That's pretty good for an F-150 Hummer. Like, there's not too many around that are decent. Couldn't do that this day and age. Yeah. This is true. Got your 75 for 5K. See, that is smart. That is a good 75 buy. So many people send me them and they're like 10 grand, 20 grand, 30 grand, and they need a lot of work. So like I tell people like under 10 grand. I paid 10 grand for my 75 like 12 years ago. I would not be paying more than 10 grand really today unless it was Minto. No, Ross, that's pretty good. See, things are worth what people are willing to pay for them. Like that, at the end of the day, you can't really ignore the fact that if someone's willing to pay a stupid amount of money, then it's probably worth that. Blueberry, show us the secondhand VDJ you consider. Ooh, we're gonna have like I have sorted these from most expensive. So let's go the other way. Let's go low to high. Old man got his for 20 and had 80 on the dump. Yeah, see a lot of there's like actually some everyone's I think scared of X mining, but there's a lot of X mining that don't actually go anywhere near the mines. And obviously low Ks and sometimes they're a bit rough on the inside, but otherwise they're good. 10k, I just sold a full courier for 10. Really? Why? Why are people buying this? This was just a supervisor car, so it's pretty good condition. Yeah, that's the good ones. Alright, what do we got here? Okay, 2007, that's the old dash. We don't want the old dash. If you wanted the old dash, you'd just buy a 75. Alright, so this is the other thing, right? Like, single cabs, before they had their update, should have been like 30 grand. Like, and a lot of people I think see done up single cabs and they think, oh, that would have been a lot of money. But a single cab back in the day before they had their, ANCAP 5 update, yeah, like 30, 35, 40 grand for a single cab. And yeah, you could get away with building a reasonably good single cab for, under 50 grand. But a lot of people look at the single cabs and think they're like 150 grand. So I don't put much value on single cabs just because of how cheap you can get them and they're everywhere. So 20 cars? Jeez. Yeah, that's pretty crazy if you could still get 40 for it. Those brand new 70th anniversary cruisers are quite dear. Look, this is what annoys me, right? Because obviously the one that we have is the 70th anniversary one. And there's a 70th anniversary for sale. Well, it was. I don't know if it's still there. At the Townsville dealership. And it's like 160 grand or something. And like, even what we paid for it, all the work, like if we counted all our labor hours that we put into that car, like at $140 an hour, like at a mechanic's labor rate, plus all the parts at full price, not trade price or discounted prices that we get to work. Like even that doesn't equal 160 grand. And there was one at Townswood Toyota with like 1,000 Ks on it, a terrible bull bar, 60 series decals down the side of it, and it was like 160 grand. And I was like, what? What? And if it's gone, that means somebody's bought it, which is insane. Got my 2008 BDJ for 36 grand, second stage from ARB, lift 35s, compressors. That is a good deal. How long ago was that, Blueberry? Because, yeah, there's, I think single cabs, if you're dead set on a VDJ and you just like want a VDJ and you're not really fussed on what model, then single cabs definitely one of the cheaper ones. Even the 70th anniversaries, the ones that are listed, there's a lot of single cabs. Look, there's just so many single cabs. What is this? 2010 Workmate. It's like got garden engine flares. See, like I just wouldn't write. Like let me just see if there's any HDJs for this price. Because when I bought my 75, the HDJs were like 35, 40 grand. And I think they're still about 35, 40 grand. You gotta look, but I think there's some. Probably got a brand new dual cab with tray from 100k, went straight to Fraser and whooped his butt on the beach. It's, I don't know, like we bought the 70 series because we can product and develop on it. But in all honesty, I maybe like 50-60% of the people I reckon who own 70 series or like 79, 78, 76 have them purely for social media purposes and not because they actually need a 79. Like I'm pretty certain. Oh, what a rig. I'm pretty sure that like Toyota should like try and get some money out of Instagram because I'm pretty sure Instagram sold a heap of their 79s. Oh, Blueberry, thank you for the bits. I didn't have my thing on, but let me put my thing. What we got here? Browser? Add existing. I'm on my wrong. I'm on the wrong thing. There we go. Thanks, Blueberry. Sucks seeing all these cars go up in value and my Navara loses value. What is it a D40? I got it for 25. Well, yeah, like I don't know. My parents had a D40. They got it in 2009 and I don't know. They just the D40s have a lot of issues. I see 75s go for like good prices on the like real random places. Like not so much Facebook and car sales, but the random auto traders and things like that. I see a lot of cheap 75s. Let me no, not that one. Let me find a HDJ. 25 grand. How many cases have got? 417. I would buy that before I bought any of those VDJ single cabs. I haven't even looked at 2004. No worries, Hunter. Thanks for stopping in, having a chat. Oh, I will. I will have fun looking at all the stuff that is overpriced. You know what I want to see if there's any left of? Is the G Wagons. Um, no, there's not. Dream car if you didn't like diesels. Not gonna like it, but it's a Toyota 86. It's been like my dream car, what, since when they were a concept. Like, let me. I like hired out an 86 when they got released, and Hertz had them for hire as like their sports cars. And yeah, like I went and hired one out. And it's just, I don't know, like when I was on my P's and stuff, like we didn't have four drives, people had street cars. And the 86 came out, and it was kind of like, I don't know, it's what the Supra probably should have been when they rebought out the Supra, but they ruined it and made it a 100 grand car. It's just, it had all the right ideas, and it reminds me of like the Grenadier. Like the Grenadier, they are trying to bring it back to basics of modification and like off-roading, and there's nothing fancy and technical. And the 86 did that. They were like, we don't need a turbo, we don't need like all this other stuff. We just need, like, they made the boot in the original one big enough to fit like four like drift tires in, like in case you wanted to change wheels and go to the track. Like that's such a different way of thinking compared to like other cars that come out. So I like the mentality of it. And that's why I like the mentality of the just different. People were still building cars for why the cars were used. But now cars are just built to last 5 years and take people from A to B, and no one actually thinks about, oh, what are they used for? I always search my own Facebook page. Yeah, it's a bit shitty because like I'd definitely get the Toyota 86, but I'm fairly certain that I like the look of the BRZ, the Subaru version of it. But so that would be mine. Yeah, this was this was May 22, 2012. This was like the concepts at, would have been one of the Japan shows, I'm pretty sure. But yeah. And then this is when I got to Toyota had one. I got to go sit in it. But yeah, very obsessed with this car for like over 10 years. And it was weird because they were really cheap for so long, and then now they're not. Now they're ridiculously priced. Same as like Supras, like the Skyline, all the WRXs, like all the OG street cars are just ridiculously expensive now. Ah. We call for America's Jap car ban after Pearl Harbor. How weird is like old decisions and how they're still affecting us today. This is really weird not playing with a headset on. Has anyone seen that Toyota lawsuit thing that's going on? I kind of heard about it, and then I haven't heard anything since. Someone suing Toyota over the emissions, or thinking Toyota has a little hidden device to beat emissions. I was really intrigued about it because I want to know how they found it. I want to know who stumbled upon this. Layman, how's it going? Another yeah, I know. So that's the DPF one, and that was the class action, and everyone got their money. Well, I think they got it. And then this one is another class action by some random dude, and there's a law firm suing Toyota, but they're getting sponsored by a place in the UK. So it's funded. It's like a funded lawsuit against Toyota. And Toyota just released like a two-sentence statement thing that said, "This is wrong, we stand by what we did, and we'll defend this." I was like, I want to know more. I want to know more about this. So I think Volkswagen got sued for a similar thing that Toyota's being accused of, where there's something in the ECU system that lets it pass emissions testing while it's being tested, and then as soon as it like goes out on the road, it no longer passes, but it doesn't matter because it's on the road. Oh, thanks, Flamin. I went to change that. How about DPFs and how they're so good for the environment. Yeah. I think it's funny because there's so much worse pollution. Like, I don't know, right? So the ozone had a heap of holes in it, and now it doesn't. So we've done some good. But at the same time, there's like factories everywhere just pumping out pollutions. I'm gonna make my screenshot. Could be studying. What? Oh well. Oh wells. Yeah, so I don't know, I just felt it was interesting because how did somebody figure out that Toyota has a device that makes it pass emissions during testing but doesn't pass emissions when it's on the road? Who would have found that information? What were you doing? What were you testing? And how are you so confident that you would sue Toyota? 10 biggest ships in the world create more pollution than all the cars on the road. Is the fact? What's your source, Liam? I mean, I believe you. Have you seen that scene that's like, is there more legs in the world or more eyes? Something like that. Surely only an employee would be aware of something like that. See, if you're an employee, wouldn't you have to quit to sue someone? That's the thing, I feel like there would be like a set parameter that Toyota tests to. And all the engineers would be like, yep, this is how it goes. And then they would all agree. And maybe they did something dodgy and only a few people knew about it. I don't think those people would then sue Twitter. Just more eyes. Yeah, and let's see, I thought about it, and then there's like all the bugs. All of the bugs. And all of their legs. And tables. Tables have legs. More doors or wheelers. Yeah, that was the other one. More doors or wheels. That just went around and said because there's a lot of doors. There's a lot of doors on things that have wheels. Although trains have lots of wheels. Anyway, that was the dark hole. And we could... Of course, dude. You've got to include things with legs. Could be any type of leg. I don't think there's anything else. There's like all those toys that have like kids' toys, like the cars. They don't have. Like, there's a lot of cars, even not actual cars, but toy cars. They all have doors. And they have more doors than they have wheels. Look, I don't think there's a lot of Lego wheels. There's a lot of Lego blocks, but there's not wheels. This chat is what I think when I'm in the shower. Oh yeah, I googled once. Shower thought. Whilst in the shower. And I thought that my shower thoughts were a higher level than the Google shower. Thanks, Stello. I have to come into your stream one day, Stello, because every time because I get your notifications in the Discord, and they're just always at a time when I'm not able to watch. But I will get there one day. Broke reality. Ooh. What gun is broken? This one. Thank you. I will get there. I'm always like working or gaming or studying. Surely if Lego makes the most tires, they'd make close to the same amount of wheels. Didn't read that, that's fine. Although I read that a while ago. Has that been updated? Probably there's more someone. This dude keeps ducking. They duck now. I didn't know they duck. One of these. One of these. Massive car charge. I have mixed results with the a little froggo blueberry. The leg and eyes one, like more legs and eyes, just got me because like there's a lot of stuffed animals. They've all got eyes. What are they? Is there any EV? Is there any electronic like Orbeez in Australia? Like I know they made a VDJ. I can't remember what it's called, but it's called something. What motor? It is a... Things making noises. It is a slant 6. This is a 250. And yeah, so they all came out with the 6s. And they all slanted because the sump hit the diff pumpkin. And yeah, I've seen a few now that people have put V8s in, but they have to go low profile or drive sumps to clear the front diff. And you can't fit a 2V manifold on the 250 because it's slanted and it just hits the shock tower. Like you gotta cut into the shock tower to fit a 2B manifold. I did consider that before, I think. F-150 Lightning will be in 2023. That would be cool. Let me Google this. Yeah, I don't have a photo, Stooge, because the engine bay is disgusting. It's somebody has painted the whole car in like a car road chassis paint, but like the stuff you scoop out and paintbrush on, like it's disgusting. It's run everywhere. It's just bad. So I've never really taken a photo of the engine bay because it's embarrassing. Oh yeah, but I was about to say, I was like, I've heard of this F-150 before. That is where, Liam. That is where. Wouldn't mind having a Rivian. I don't think they sold Rivian. Yeah, there was another car somebody said the other day, but it's not sold here yet either. Like, there's a lot of people working on electric cars, but there was a lot of people working on, you know, automatic, like autonomous driving cars as well, and a lot of them have been pulled now because the infrastructure's not in place to support it. So they're like trying to be ahead of the times, but the rest of the world's not ahead, so it doesn't really work. Which I think is what the issue with electric cars will be. There'll be issues with you won't be able to go anywhere because there'll be 4 billion people trying to charge at the same station. What do you mean? Isn't that what lane assist is? I do not like. I drove a car for the first time with that lane keeps you in your lane stuff. I don't. Not a fan. I can diagnose it. I can fix it. I don't like driving it. I don't want it. Yeah, it's weird, Stooge, because they lent it, so they had to put this little wedge. It's got like a Ford part number. It's like a little wedge. It's just a shitty bit of metal that goes under the carby to keep the carby up. And then they had problems with oil. Dan, thank you for the follow. I get distracted by that Mars thing every time. The yeah, they had problems with oil circulation then because it was on a slant, so it's like having of oil, so they had to have an oil line to go to the top of the block. It's just they didn't think it through very good, and it's probably why they didn't like make them a production sold car. Yeah. The I'm pretty sure Tesla will still be the first to do the driving by itself thing. Almost ran over a cyclist. That's probably not good. Wow. Probably not, but the cyclist probably would have got up and told you what a horrible human being you were. I haven't met a nice cyclist yet. Opposite land spacer. Yeah, I know. I need to find what they call it because it'd just be the most funniest thing. And the shocks in the Falcon are like a custom made part. It's like they got a normal shock, cut the bottom eye off it, put in an extension rod, welded it back on and back onto the eye, and it's tiny. It's like this tiny tube. It's not tube, it's probably like solid, but it looks so dodgy. Just to extend the shock. So like they obviously no one was making long shocks back in 1972 apparently, because they did some dodgy stuff, and the shocks have a sticker on them from where they've been rebuilt, and it's a place down south, but they're still in operation. So when I do it, I'm gonna take the shocks out, send them to this place, and be like, "Hey, you rebuilt these probably 30 years ago. Could you do that again?" Or I could just put normal. I could put Dobinson shocks in it. That would be interesting. Put some remote reses in it. But I'm pretty much keeping like all the factory parts. Would you be happy dressing like that? No. No. I feel like mountain bikers? Cool. People like get up early in the morning and ride in a big group. Are different. They're different kind of people. Yeah, so I like it doesn't look, but nothing on the board right there quite looks legit. It looks rushed. It looks like a home job, which it pretty much was. But yeah, so the I don't know the coil. I think if it doesn't have much articulation, but if it did, I reckon the coil would nearly fall out because I don't think the coils. Yeah, it's funny. 4-inch lift. It's just I don't trust anything because where they've welded the spring hangers to is not very thick metal. So it's just the whole thing is dodgy. So like, I wouldn't even want to put different shackles or springs in it. Long travel shops. I know this was the first long travel shop, I reckon. Genuine long travel shop because they just made it longer. I'm not looking up Ford. Oh. Yeah.
Enemy here.
Search in this group. Oh, yep. Yeah. So it's really funny when people are like, "Oh, what chassis is it on?" And then they look underneath, and you can see their brain trying to figure out where the chassis is, and then they realize there's no chassis, and then they're like, "Wait, but where's the springs go?" And then they look, and they're like, "What?" It's pretty much like an XY shell. They didn't nothing like just take the XY body off, and then they welded in plates for where the spring hangers were gonna be. So it's like not a ladder chassis or anything like that. And they reinforced like from the firewall forwards because when they took them off road, they were like cracking because it's an XY and it's not supposed to be off road. I know Freddy's in the other room and he probably did hear that. Oh, it's so dodgy. Like, it's so dodgy. And yeah, so the army, which is who they were building the cars for the contract for the army, they were trying to get the tender, they were trying to get the job. And the army was like, no. No. Which is good because I've seen how the army uses their Land Rovers and G Wagons, and they made a good call. The Fords were not going to last. I think a few of them did end up in the army, like as just cars in defense, but they weren't like defense vehicles. Up one corner of my ex. Stop. Yeah, look, when I moved from Victoria to Queensland, back to Queensland, I had to like move. I had to like put all the panels back on, and I put them on in the wrong order. I had to put the door on, and I already had the fenders on. And so I've had to like put my hand in to like do up the door bolts. Yes, they're not doing all of that. It's a mess. Mess. I'm just trying to find a photo of base. Here we go. Oh, sorry. Ah, thanks for the subs, dude. You didn't have to do that. Normally I see when the ads come in and I can like stop. But that's okay. I found we can look at this. Oh wait, let's get over here. But thank you very much for the sub. So yeah, that is slant. That is the slanty boy. Yeah, pre-cross slant. Old old school. That's what I mean. I was like, it'd be cool to have a 2V map. Like I even have one. Can't put not. Yeah, there's heaps of room in the bay Blu-ray, but there's no room for the sump. This is big Dana diff. Big boy. But there's a few that have V8s in them, so it can be done. It's just you gotta modify the sump a bit. This one has a V8 in for a measly 65 grand. Can be yours. It's like the chassis made out of it. That was probably a bad photo. Yeah, look, there's a few with V8s. It has been done. Oh, this is a nice one. This is the dream. This is the dream. So I don't have any carpet or floor really. I have like shitty vinyl in mine that I took out, and now it's just metal on the floor. Was that the brake, master cylinder, and booster in the front right corner? In this photo? In this class? One before it. I would though. I would drive it. I would drive it every day. Yes. No, hold on, my phone's in there. No, it still looks like the master cylinders at the back. Like it's like a external booster. Yeah, that's dedicated. But I suppose, well, I don't know. You probably need a bit more braking with the V8 in there. I didn't find it too bad, but mine's very lightweight. I don't have a winch in mine or anything. So. Oh, so fun fact. Yeah, I don't think I have it saved, but because they like structurally reinforced the front of the firewall on the XY body so much, the turning circle is horrendous. It's like 26-meter turning circle or something. It's people are like, oh, the 70 series are so bad for turning circles, and I was like, oh, they're really not. It's not though. Like, I looked up. I swear it's 26, but even the 79s with the what do they call it? The chassis extended ones. They reckon it's pretty bad, but it does not even compare. I like them a lot when they're just restored. I mean, it's pretty cool to have like a V8 and have the big lift. I'm probably gonna have like mud tires. I have kept the original like tires and rims, but the tires and rims that are on it, the aftermarket. Oh, you might be able to see it in here. 55 feet. It has a 55-foot terrain surface. I have to do a conversion because I don't know what that is. Oops, my internet is not on. Oh, it's not even that bad. It's yeah. Okay, I thought it was way worse. Um, but yeah, what a brochure. What a brochure. What else have I got to get? I've got to get the seat, um, flooring. I've got like a new dash, like a new dash cluster surround, but I've got to cut it because the XYs didn't have an ignition barrel on the steering column, and these did, like the XAs, but they obviously don't have the XA dash cluster. So I've got to cut this thing that's 40, 50 years old. So I've just put it off. I'm in here somewhere. New EV Hummer. Let me Google. Ah, it's only 35 foot. Not even bad. This is an ugly car. I do not enjoy this. This is it, mine stripped. The weirdest thing happened one of these nights. So I was like sanding and I was pulling something off the car. Anyway, so like there's no battery in the car at this point, and there's no battery, there's nothing is connected, the keys are not in the car, and I turn one of the rear wheels and the alternator light in the dash like turns on as the wheel turns. And then you stop turning the wheel and the light goes out. It was the weirdest, creepiest, most unexplainable thing. It was like dodgy earth taken to a whole nother level. There was no battery in the car. It was weird. Look, Bruto, I was quite surprised, right? Because this, obviously I drive a 187, right? I drive 40 horsepower on a good day downhill with the aircon off. And obviously getting the VDJ, I was like, oh look, I can go fast. But then we put tires on it and we lifted it and we added a heap of weight to it. And it's slow. Like I do not drive it now and think, wow, I'm driving a V8. I feel like I'm driving the 75. So I can totally understand why people put tunes in them straight away because you change the tires and it just goes to shit. Oh my god. Hi. Hi, Mr. Cannon. Want fast drive the M3. Yeah, see, even the M3. The M3 is a straight six, right? All our cars are straight sixes except for the VDJ. Like 260 series, straight six. 75, straight six. Falcon, straight six. BMW M3, straight six. And then a VDJ, which goes like a four cylinder. Terrible. Drive my V6 Common, it's like an F1 compared to the 7. It's like everyone forgot what power was and what driving a petrol was. I don't know. My first car was a V6 and it was glorious. 1 HDT, 2.94 tons with 0 camping gear, no fuel, man. Yeah, you're too weird. Yeah, but like it wasn't on purpose. Overseas VDJs have V6s in them, which would be pretty cool, I thought. I'm gonna try and find the color of mine. Hey Quinsta, how's it going? Long time. Oh, it's at the end. Okay, let's. This is the color that mine is. How boring. So it's cold shadow grey, and it looks like primer. It's the color of primer. This one actually looks right. Give me a sec. That's probably more accurate. Yeah, but the green stooge is house paint. So okay. Okay. So the original color is grey. Yeah, they all came out XA colors. Got shadow grey. Then the guy that owned it painted it beige. So it's got factory like primer, red oxide, everything, and then the factory color, and then beige, like sandy talk, disgusting beige. And then he got house paint. He gave me the can of paint when he sold me the car. He's a good lad, but I don't get why you would paint it house paint green. It's like Brunswick green in a can for a house. So like I like green, but there's a limit to me. So we sanded like a corner on the back, still there, and it's like you know those gobstoppers that you suck on and they go different colors. That's what it looks like. There's so many different colors. It's like a rainbow. Um, oh, that's probably it. This is a good example. This is the shadow grey. This is what mine is, and I want to bring it back to that because it's one of 60 in that color that were made. So there's probably like 30 or less around still. Yeah, I think the pictures make it look better because but it's poorly put on, and obviously it's not automotive paint. So where the paint's failing, it just is you can lift it up. Like you could put some notes in there, hide some coins or some cash because there's an air gap under the whole layer, and you can just crack it off. Yeah, it's not ideal. Let me. Oh, it's done well because the hole underneath is painted in like tar chassis paint. It's very minimal rust, and house paint has kept it good. This is the build numbers. So mine is V, shadow grey. So there were 60. There's a heap of white ones. There is Stuffle Spring Frost. And this one, Summer Gold Yellow Orchid. And I think there's actually a few red pepper ones getting around still, but I like Blaze Blue. That is a lovely color. Um, but yeah, pretty much everyone I see that's for sale, I like because normally they put the plate up that has the details of the car. so you can prove that it's correct. But I always check the code for the paint because I'm just so intrigued about where are all these rare ones gone? Where are they? What are they doing? Where did they end up? I also like to imagine that there was probably just a guy at Ford who was like, just made these numbers up out of his head. They were like, we've got a heap of white paint, so make a lot of them white. And then, like, we ain't got much spring frost. That just makes me laugh, but that probably happened. Yeah, the yellows like all kind of blend in. Like, I can't tell the difference between the yellows. I wonder if there's any of those on the. Oops, that's not the right one. On the car sales. Probably not even on car sales. There's actually this other Facebook page that is all, it's like Falcon off-road or Falcon 4x4, but it's not the factory ones. It's people like off-roading their Falcon utes and putting bigger tires and stuff on them. It's pretty cool. No, there's none for sale. Yeah. Yeah, here we go. Off-road Falcon Club. This this Facebook page is so entertaining. Like, there's just some people are very dedicated. They are they're like, I'm gonna go off-roading my Falcon and no one's gonna stop me. You should stooge and then get on this page because anything that could be done has probably been done. Like, they don't hear cutting guards fitting 33s. What? What? It just, it makes me laugh. Oh, you can't play the game? Okay. I'm trying to find the one that somebody's cut. This is this is cool. I would rather look at this than us over there. Let me see. Internet is struggling. I know, right? One good AU. It's so good. The respect. Yeah, I'll have to look it up. I've never looked too much into it, but it's it's a good effort. Crazy peoples. Oh, Jimbers, good evening. How you going? Oh, hot. Oh, Stu, you'll have to let me know if you're in my Discord, if you can join the subscriber. Let me just check it's still there. Okay, there should be like a members only category, and then there'll be like YouTube members, Twitch subscribers, and a members only chat. Yes. Yeah, so that worked. I'm good, Jimpus. I'm good. I am. Oh, I'm like trying to figure out where the best spot is for this when I play the games. It's just so awkward. It's like a big thing. Oh, the Marzi boy. Or not. He's having a sook. I'm all sook. I can't invite you to the game. Yeah, so I want to try and set up like discounts and like when I want to do giveaways, but I don't want to do giveaways on Instagram because there's too many scams. So I want to try and run a giveaway on my website, but then everyone who's a member or a subscriber can get like extra entries into things like that and discounts for merch and tickets to stuff, and that is the plan. But we shall see. It's kind of hard because a lot of like it's easy, like I can run a giveaway, but then when other businesses want to run a giveaway and involve me, they like um they want it to be on Instagram because they do those giveaways where it's like, oh, you got to be following the business to enter the giveaway, which I can understand, but There's so many scams on Instagram. I sure do, Stooge, but if you are a subscriber, I will just send you one. So just DM me your address and I will send you the stickers. Hello, thank you for the follow. Everyone, that was cool. Yeah, that's the plan. So it's just trying to like convince businesses that can run a giveaway, but one of the conditions is going to be off Instagram. That is just the best stuff. If you're on Discord, probably Discord, because Instagram likes to put certain conversations in another box, and there's an others inbox, then there's an others inbox. Just stupid. That's not gonna work. Why did that not work? Liam's still in here? Liam! Are you coming to play the games, Liam? We gonna play the Rankedy boys? Liam is not coming. Oh. We're just gonna send it in ranked. Oh no, we can ranked. It's fine. Now that I know I can shoot through the sludge. Can you guys hear me now? I hate this mic. I like the mic. I don't like the arm. It's not ideal. They're playing arenas.
Walter Hughes Fitzroy at your bloody service.
This is gonna be a good fight.
Yeah, I think. Well, I don't know. Can you hear me still? Because it's like an arm's distance away. I can hear myself through my headset, so I'm hoping you guys can hear me. I just noticed on the last stream it was sounded muffled. I think because of this distance. Yeah, like I think it sounds better here, but
Making contact with enemy.
knuckly boys. Ooh. That's a stick. Thank you. What?
Last one's just here somewhere as well.
Oh, as if she'd be there. I got stuck on this dude. Get him. Get him toes. Oh, look at my little instant replays. That's a cool little setup. One of these. How did your ball planning go? Did you complete it?
Just ready for the
Oh, that just hit someone. Oh, bad move. Bad move.
off-flanking.
He's cracked. 99 flesh. No worries, Stooge. It is manual. It is a Borg Warner transmission. Spicer transfer. Out of the Jeeps. Yes. So I think the story went that the Brisbane Ford dealership was in charge of the Jeeps at the time, like fitting them out. So they had Dana Diffs and Paul Warner and Spices just laying around. I don't think they had the parts laying around, but they had access to order the parts. Because they ended up having to wait a year for the parts. She's flanking. Oh, I use this. Oh man. Yeah, they didn't really go out of their way to put in a huge effort. They were kind of like, yeah, we got some XY shells, we got some G parts. We'll have a go. Actually. Did I come this one?
Falcons one.
I fucked up. Oh man.
Taking a wee bit of damage. Getting some damage over here.
I know, Stooge. Like, imagine if they had a good go at it. Because, I don't know. They probably just didn't have the technology back then. There was the possibility. It could have been much better. Only. Like the G-Wagons that defense uses now are coiled all around. But they're not comfortable. They're like 4.5-ton GBM. They pretty much sit at that as well. Yeah, I don't really know who would have been making coils back then. There've been a lot of places making leaf. Yep. Japan makes such good stuff. I thought we would have a new map.
Life's an open book. Just get your mum's permission to read.
have one flat one. What do you have? You have an alternator. Ah, they're all there! I don't die off the ledge. Under the bridge. He's coming out. Mine was not a good choice. No worries, Stooge. Thank you for coming by, having chats. I like chatting about the Falcon. It's my baby. Oh, that is big words, Jack. Oh my god. Fuck the lifeline. I'm not in zone. Oh, I'm gonna die zone. Yeah, it's pretty cool. I think it's pretty cool that it came from Falcon. Like, came from forward, sorry. It wasn't like the Overlander that got modified afterwards. Cracked one of them. Oh, fuse is cracked down here. Both in here. Bloodhound's batted in the corner. He's sitting in the waterfall. Fuse batted. it's funny because it obviously failed for them, like for the aim, but everyone loved it. Like the public was never supposed to get that car, and they loved it, and it obviously turns heads 50 years later. Like imagine if they knew back then how big the four-wheel driving industry would be. They're all on those pills.
Down. Fuck.
No! Jumped over my head. Yeah, I would have bought an XF four-wheel drive. It'd be cool.
What more do you want from me?
So true. So true. Ah, Jack. Try it. Is the sim more helpful? Have you got snacks?
No.
What for you?
Nothing.
How good are they, Jack? I've got to get some new ones. They're very outdated. A twin turbo, so that would have been cool. I'll have to Google that. Look at this. Look at this little boy.
Pay attention, you might learn a thing or two.
Little sleepy Mozzie boy. That's wigging out. Papa doggo. They always make the coolest cars limited edition. Stitch up. I like this map. Sometimes.
Dragons!
Oh, the tranny. I don't know that lady. That thing, the man. No, there's two here. I'm selling. Oh, thank you.
Oh, fast rock. Top here.
Yeah, it's like the GTA Joes. Like they just why not make more? I know everyone had a heart attack. I also really love the blips. Yeah, if you think of any more like good sounds like that, I will add them. And I think subscribers can add a song every time they come into chat. It'll like play the real song. I have to figure that out too.
Rocket rifle shoot.
This guy's one.
Bang's cracked as well. Oh, is that what I look like? She just stood there. I swear that's what I do. Yeah, they're blurbs. I don't know how to set it up. I'm not sure, Stu. Give it a go. I haven't checked my chat settings for a while. Apparently not. Oh, that's not a wall I can climb. Where is this? Oh, dude, I can hear.
Thanks, crack, yeah.
Come in.
Now put it on.
Oh, there's like all of them back there somewhere. He's cracked. How do we go from versing Wetty Bobby keyboard having
Yeah,
people?
get off in fucking smash people that don't even do that.
They legit
Smash
did
that
it. Like, the dude stood still. Do you know how long it's been since I've seen a dude stand still in this game? I don't stand still. I stand still. Like a noob. I never used to be able to hear the blurbs. Like I could see, but now I can hear them in my head. It's so much fun and so much better. Yes, dude. So Can't see the link. Yeah, I'm trying to change it. So good. Must be my stream elements settings.
Time to cut the power.
Okay, try sending now, Stooge.
Fight with beauty, my friends, and we'll win.
Ah, that one went. Oh no. Oh no. What am I gonna do with the Watson?
That's the move. That's the move.
Oh. There's no time to even put fences up. There we go. Please. Ah!
Anyone passing
I don't know how to play this character. Oh, they have the fast boy.
There's a reanimation picture thing while you on the slide or something.
Yeah. I tried to put a fence up and it was not good. There's so many cool cars on there. I'm getting stuff. Oh, I'm not. I just went to cancel the re.
supplies coming in?
Thank you, whoever that was. This one. This one. This is nice. So cool.
Rebel spotted.
Oh, they're all over them. Well.
Recharging my shield.
They're like, they're in a big triangle.
Broke a rival shield.
Oh, it's you. What am I doing? Got the goo one. One with the goo. Yeah, I want all these cars, dude. Like this. I should make all these today. So cool. Oh, that's interesting.
Some materials. Sharing is caring. Let's go somewhere. I spotted an enemy.
It's not hard to shoot distance.
Ah, look.
Like, I'm holding it above their head. Ow.
Broke a rival shield.
Recharging my shields.
I'm not gonna stay here. Feels like a trap.
Enemy here. Rival over there. I'm taking fire. I'm recharging my shields.
Race crack.
Fini. Reloading.
Ow. Ow, 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 ow. One's pushing.
I downed an enemy.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Tossing thermite.
If I was a seer. Fuck that up.
Do that.
Yeah.
I'm recharging my shields.
I got no more bats.
That falcon bounce.
Recharging my shields.
Contact with rival.
So bad. can't hip fire and move because I end up just pulling down on my stick and it... Like I can hip fire and walk in a semicircle, but I can't jump up and down.
Showing to Liam about how he fucking got me. He's not on.
He was still in the chat. I don't feel like dominate is the right word. Maybe participate?
Well, like on round, yeah.
Yeah. I just don't feel like it's picking because of me being good. I think they're just shit.
Liam's not so listen to us at the prince.
Yeah, like it gave us one game with mediocre people, one game with sweaty fucks, and then it was figured out we're somewhere in the middle. And it probably doesn't do that when Liam plays with us.
Yeah, what?
Oh no! I don't want to be the Watson.
Oh, no,
we're back with the sweaty fuck. Definitely not cracked Jack. Cracked Jack.
3 on 3.
Actually, bedtime. No worries, Stu. Have a good night. Dream of falcons. Like, what am I gonna do? Put a fence out? Like, just around?
Am I gonna? I'd say.
No, you're the Re. You're the good Re.
Just stopping off the
Here. Escape is going.
100 on par 5 flash. Fuck, that's not what I meant to do. Revenant's cracked. I got him! I got him! I did the walls. I mean the fences. Oh, I got killed by the Revenant. Probably got shot by the Wraith thing. Such a good combo, Stooge.
found some materials. Sharing is caring.
Wait still. We got an enemy here.
Over there. Life on strike.
Oh.
Oh, in the back, in the back.
What? What do you do? Run around the whole outside? He's above me. I am but a simple gold player. I want to fight the diamonds.
If we don't turn this battle around, we will get wiped out. Putting a petite touch of baguette here.
Alright, I got my ult. Don't know if it will assist. Should just do it that path it did. I just changed guns for no reason.
One. Ah, what was that garbage?
Like, go to scan someone and just fancy boy. Okay.
Wasn't right, wasn't it?
Yeah, I noticed that. Change characters. Arthur skin is cool. Have you seen these sticker packs?
Haven't seen a sticker pack.
Yeah, sticker pack in the store, and then you can put the stickers on your bats or your cells, your medkits, and like decorate them.
Didn't Phoenix get out of it?
Yeah, it did. It pulls all the way out, and it's really loud.
Oh, there's nothing bugs.
Smurfing, or are we back in the pleb lobbies? The end? The end? Should we let us read it? Yes, we'll be doing more carvadiers. Just gotta get past exam week. Oh, there's one on Old Mate as well.
Terrible.
I headshot the lifeline. I couldn't.
Why isn't anyone
Hard to see.
Antagonist down.
Got no bats left. Bloodhound in here. On me. Crack. I missed so many bullets. Yes, so they will make car videos. There will be more camping. Yeah, I don't know. You should have killed me.
What he in the
Oh, the old Bob streak. So they will be up on YouTube. But yeah. Oh, Jack, I just started. Like, legitimately just started. So many years.
I'm recharging my shields.
Thank you very much. The ant. I want to say the ant. Is that how I say your name?
Next one.
Unveils.
I did that way too hard. Got the bloodhound. Oh no! Another one!
Shields are recharging.
The ancient. Okay. That makes more sense. My head went to the left. Yeah. It's just like back and forth, eh? Like, we lose. Yeah. It's nice that there's another extreme. But it's silly. What type of videos do you prefer, Ancient? You watch YouTube? Because a lot of people like the camping videos and off-road videos, but it's so hard to film. Go on out here. There's one out here.
Enemy over here.
Medics one.
I shot at an enemy shield.
There's yeah, Harvey must be. Oh no, he's still here! Ah! Oh, I committed. I thought it would get him. Cracked him. Oh, you have C's Ancient. What? What rig do you want? Or what rig do you plan on bringing back? Wrong spot. There was a piece of...
Two on me.
They're above us.
Yeah. Falcons talking about spam now. He's struggling not to do it.
You reckon?
Oh, 100%. He just full fucking crash spam like a PC player.
Where is he?
Nothing.
Oh, maybe he got
I
nerfed.
think they'll plant
You reckon?
and they left it too late to
So many times they didn't bat all men. Have you seen? Yeah, what?
Oh, you dropped it. The end fucking
He's like, I can't hold it in. I have to. And then we'll get banned. Maybe I should add a blurb that says, damn. A big one. Yeah, there's a guy ancient on YouTube called The Fine Print, and he does van live. He games from his van using Starlink. It's a cool channel. He does good videos. Rams are getting very popular in Australia. Like they import them, convert them from whatever drive to the right drive. I can never remember. But they are very big. They're very big for a lot of our tracks. Quite narrow. Yeah, we were talking about this earlier, Jack, about electric and how, I don't know, there's just not the infrastructure for them. Like, they're not very supported yet. I mean, good idea, but I don't think you'd go very far without needing to charge it. And like here, I can only just get to the next fuel station. Like, especially driving to the NT, I was carrying jerry cans because there's such big gaps between fuel stations. So there's definitely no charging stations.
Fight with beauty, my friends. And we
Yeah, so in Australia, Ancient, they downgrade them to 4 point. Oh, I'm actually not sure, but they anything with a GVM under 4.5 ton, driving a car license.
lifting the veil.
On our roof. I'm coming, friend. Oh, she's here. Fuck. She's trying to bait us to go on that sign.
Oh, wow.
Need to compose this.
Oh dear.
That right.
Yeah. He's like, oh! Don't want to read.
I downed an enemy.
I have no meds left.
Last one's up here.
Lucky bang sorted out. Keeper, hello. How you doing? These are 79, but Australia Post wants us to consider electric. Didn't they make electric hybrid 79? It was for another industry. 3.5 ton. Yeah, right. Pretty much every car in Australia would be over that. Howdy, keeper. Cracked race. What's the other character? A lifeline. A lifeline who did not do her job. This is just arenas. Kind of like a warm-up, but it's like 3v3. So many rounds. Not the battle royale. I haven't tried Valorant. Oh god, tragic. What do you think of the Modern Warfare 2? Yeah. Trap. What is she doing there? Oh, I fell for the rampart. Fell into her trap.
Stuck in that corner.
I did. It's like, whatever. Get up in the corner. EV with electric would be awesome. Yeah, I know, like it's technology's there, but then other technology's not there. Electric might not everywhere. Yeah, I get what you mean. That would be cool. Where is she?
One here, one here, one here.
No! Very Infinity War has potential, but they need to stop changing shit. I know, like the whole main screen thing and the buttons. It's like Apex adding stickers when matchmaking's screwed. Weird. Maps aren't bad and the movement's pretty good. That's stuff. Yeah, I've played a bit of the campaign, but I have to change my buttons because I have like my crouch button and I crouch shoot, which doesn't work on COD. So I kept going prone. It's not ideal. So I need to make like a setup specifically for COD. Nah, Xbox. I feel like they had to have a different button for every action for no reason. Look, I can never remember. Is Series X the new one? Or is 1X the new one? You don't like controllers? See, like, I grew up on PlayStation 1 with my dad. Which controllers, so yeah. Yes, the Black Tower. The Black Tower. Yeah, so I don't know, we had a computer growing up, but it was like, it was a computer. It was not for gaming. So we had the PlayStation 1 with Crash Bandicoot. And yeah. So they still haven't optimized Apex for the new series consoles. So I get faster load screens. That's about it. And Atari. I think my first gaming was Game Boy. And then I used to rent a Nintendo 64 from the video shop. I used to rent the games and hope that no one had like progressed between the time I gave it back and rented it again. Yeah, I like lived on my Game Boy. Like it was under my pillow or in my hand. No in between. Oh, you are the sludge lady. Oh, you needed the AC adapter keeper so you can plug it into the wall. Ah, Tetris. Good times. Games are so simple, and we still enjoyed them for so many hours. Cracked! Ah! Why do you push me? You're still pushing me! Oh, thank fuck.
I removed another fool. Shields are recharged.
I removed another fool. You fool.
Using a Phoenix kit. I need cover.
This much eating.
I'm recharging. my
Chuck, you
shields.
don't have hot cinnamon.
Oh, gave me gave me the thing. Unreal Tournament. I feel like I've heard of that. I used to not be a fan of Apex. I was like, it's too fake, colourful. I don't like it. Not real. Now just addicted.
Took the materials.
They are not here.
Some materials for us.
You hear that? There's a care package coming down.
Hold it.
I must have been smelling.
I haven't opened any of the crate. No, there's someone there.
I say we go there.
Above you?
A target is spotted over
On the pill now. Ran past it.
Got some materials here.
there. Drop the veil. Let us go. Antagonist. Over there.
Cracker.
Enemy down.
Man, it's no fun if we win by default. No, there's not Keeper. It's pretty much Battle Royale or Arenas, which is this. There's a story, but it's like a cartoon that they put on YouTube. So like all the characters have stories and stuff that happens. No worries, Ancient. Thank you for coming by. Always have fun. Great advice.
Took some materials.
Well, lovely night. Yeah, they're really in-depth backstories. Like, and they all are intertwined. Ooh, the bits. 69. 69 biddies.
Looks like a care package is coming.
I see what you did there. I see.
Supplies over here.
Mm. No worries, Jack. Thank you for coming by.
Broken enemy shield.
Oh,
Reloading.
are you killing them all?
That enemy shield is broken. Took down another enemy. That enemy.
Lame. Yeah, so there's like the stories are like explain or make sense of their abilities. That makes sense? Like they tie in pretty good. No worries, Jack. Yes, women do need their booty sleep. But that's okay. I'm gonna end the stream here because it is nearly midnight. But thanks everybody coming into the stream, saying hello, catching up. I have my exam next Friday, and then I'm free to do whatever. I'll finish my YouTube video and probably do another YouTube video. No worries, Keeper. You definitely try it though. It's very different from COD though. Like, very steep learning curve. Thanks, Quinstar. There's a maths exam, Keeper. So it's like all of the maths, but basic. It's like algebra, calculus, trigonometry. It is just all the good stuff in one. That's it, Keeper. That is the one. It is very annoying because it's so broad. But yes, that. Yeah, don't recommend. I don't know. I feel like it's like obviously no calculators, so it's like forcing me to do stuff in my head. But when you've spent decades not using your head to do maths, it's not ideal. Isn't it funny how you end up back at the places that you like hated so much? I remember I was tempted to go back and teach where I did trade schools, even though I hated it. But I will. Anyway, I will probably stream again. Actually, no, I probably won't stream next week. Yes. Must be a fault in my coding. Because the whole world is a simulation. But everyone jump in the Discord if you haven't, because that's where everything is. Everything. But yeah, hope you all have a lovely night. Thank you, Keeper. Thank you for the good luck. I'm hoping it goes well. Okay.